Hey there, so today we have another basic beers, and what we have here is Guinness Extra Stout. So we have to start off with the Guinness discussion. So there's basically three different kinds of Guinness that you'll be able to find in the States. You'll have Guinness Draft, which is what you're familiar with on draft and cans and bottles and nitrogen. This one is not, it's CO2. You have Guinness Extra Stout, which is this, and then you have Guinness Foreign Extra Stout. So you can check out the basic beers that I did on that one. That one's around 7%. But this one comes in at 5.6%, so a little higher than the 4.2 that Guinness comes in. And so, yeah, this is actually what Guinness says, is the closest thing to the original recipe that Guinness used to brew in 1821. So shout out to that and the wonderful history of Guinness. But let's dig in this beer. So, by the way, the style is Irish Extra Stout. Comes in a wonderful black color. There's actually some dark brown coming through in the light, and it has that, light tan, kind of tannish kind of head. Let's get the aroma on this one. Very nice. There's a little bit of light fruitiness. There's some biscuity quality, maybe like, some like coffee and light coffee note, a little bit of mocha. It smells delicious. Cheers. So again, the initial impression is that it's a little bit different than Guinness. It's not on nitro, it's straight CO2, which I enjoy. Reminds you of a familiar stout. And on the palate, it's actually quite nice. It sort of reminds you that it's similar to Guinness, but it's sort of bumped up a little bit. Up front, you get some biscuity flavors. There's a nice kind of riding of sweetness and malt in the front. Transitions quite well. You get a little bit of dark chocolate, some mocha, some coffee. On the back end, you get a little bit of light, kind of like creamy kind of flavor on the palate, but it finishes off nice and dry and bitter and roasty. Similar to regular Guinness, it has a little bit of that edge to it. But yeah, I enjoy it. It has a little bit more sweetness than regular Guinness, which ends up being quite dry. There's also a little bit more complexity on the malt profile. You can get a little bit more roast and familiar kind of stout flavor, or for me at least, different from the lower alcohol Guinness Irish Stout. But really nice stuff. I highly recommend it. If it's been a while since I've had this beer, so it's for people that like Guinness. Definitely give this one a try, and get a little bit more flavor on there. And then also for people that don't like Guinness, give this one a try. I think I'm thoroughly convinced that this is actually quite nice, and I would actually enjoy drinking this out there if it was available more. But Guinness is what you'll probably find on draft. So until next time, cheers. Let me know what you think. Until next time, later.